get ready for more energy to come your way. They're showing it like people are going to be at your feet, wanting to connect, wanting to collaborate, wanting just anything. They just want to be in your energy. They just want to talk to you. They perceive you as having something they really need. And you do. um they just don't want you to be overwhelmed by this. They want to point out that this isn't going to go to your head, but they want you to understand that it's not you. It's not the person that you are. It is the divine energy that you're channeling. It is what you're able to anchor in. And some people will be able to distinguish that, and a lot of people won't. And so just be prepared for an influx of energy of people wanting to connect because of the signature that you're holding. And this isn't a bad thing, right? In order to spread the light, in order to fulfill what you want to do here, that it's going to involve some contact with people. And you're naturally a hermit, right? You naturally are the most comfortable just you and spirit, out talking to the birds and the trees. And so they want you to think of it as they're just another tree on the path. They're just another carrier of information that you don't have to scoop them up and carry them. You may just have a little seed. You may just have something to feed them, and that's really what they're after. Is you're going to be seeing spiritually starved people showing up, just wanting a little of what you have. And remember, it's not yours, so you're free to give. You're free to allow it to flow, because that's the whole point of this, right? But the humanness in you could want to shut it down, be like, yeah, no, that's too much. There's too many eyes on me. That's too many things pulling on my energy, and I don't like that. And they're wanting you to remember your energetic sovereignty. You remember that you have the ability to kind of turn it on and off as far as how exposed you want to be each moment. And that it is like a faucet that you can open it up all the way, and when you're not really in the mood to play, you can turn it right down. And that you're always in control. You're always in control of what energies get to attach to you, which energies you give to. And you're gonna have to be the setter of those boundaries, because the people that are coming to you, quote, starving, they'll be ravenous, they're saying. So don't fall into the trap of just giving yourself away. And you're not going to. You're at a point in your journey of like, you know your worth. You know that this life is yours to live, and it's supposed to be feeling good. And just because you're witnessing somebody else in contrast, just because someone is letting their pain and suffering, if they're bringing it into your reality, it doesn't mean that you have to pick it up and hold it and solve it for them. Your purpose is just you showing up as yourself, as someone on the other side of learning to feed themselves. Anything else? Oh, you may feel a little backlash when you put those boundaries in place. What they're showing me is you're going to be interacting with people, and you're going to pick up the energy they're giving you, and then you're going to hand it right back. And some of them, they're going to be really upset at you for handing their own stuff back to them. They view, again, they're looking for a savior. They're not recognizing they are their own savior. And so they may perceive you not willing to quote unquote save them, help them, as you of you not really being kind-hearted. Because if you truly were in step with spirit, with the Lord, well, then you would sacrifice yourself for them. No. No. You let them live in the belief systems they live in. You're here not to change, not to get them on path. You're here just to demonstrate what your path looks like. And you're not even doing so of, this is the path for you. You don't know another soul's path or journey, what's right, what's wrong for them. And there also will be people coming forward saying, asking you to tell them their truth. Your truth is in you. And then that will upset them. Well, okay, you must not really know what you're talking about, because you're not even willing to tell me the truth of myself. Just be ready. Be ready for some entanglements to present themselves. But remember, just because it's there as an option, that you don't have to play the game. You don't have to attach. You don't have to sacrifice yourself because you followed God's path. The only sacrifices you have to make are the ones that Spirit directly asks you to make, not the outside world. So, I want to wrap this up because it doesn't feel great. Yeah, there's going to be times where it's not going to feel great, where it's not going to be all rainbows and sunshine, where you still are a human being existing on Earth, and that Earth has a whole lot of contrast. That Earth has a full spectrum of experience, and you're going to be bearing witness to people on floors of reality that you may have been to before. You have no desire to revisit, and you're definitely not gonna build with them on those floors, because you know there's more to this experience to be in. And what you're being in this present moment is the experience, and it's also planting the seeds for the future. So as quickly as you can, get out of this energy as quickly as you can. Get yourself back grounded in present moment awareness. Don't allow yourself to go down into their timelines of reality. View it just as people coming to you with a simulation in their hand, and they're asking you to join them in their simulation. And respectfully hold your own. And that's all you got to do. And know that holding your own, know that not joining them, know that when you don't give them what they want, that they may come at you with the darkness that they hold. And you're gonna let it go on through. It's not gonna take root in you, because you've healed those parts of you. You've seen those parts of your life, and you've set yourself free from those types of things, those types of energy. And just allow it to be evidence. Allow it to be evidence of where you're at. Allow yourself also to celebrate, to see the contrast that you're going to be presented with, and celebrate the fact that you are out of that way of being. You are out of that way of viewing the world. You are out of your own cycles. And that, yeah, just to celebrate the contrast, not in a ha 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 way, but in a way of, okay, I'm out. If I can get out, they can get out too. If I've made it, they're gonna make it. Remember, when you interact with suffering beings, we all make it back home. They all make it. It's already won. It's complete. And you just knowing that within yourself, you vibrating that, plants a seed for others that are looking to be fed.